confused because it said pick your Twitch category, and when I put true crime, it started just giving me things that I could choose, which look like other people's like channels. I don't know what the deal is there. Wouldn't let me proceed without that. So I just clicked anything that they were putting out there. I don't know about that. And it's saying that we're on Facebook. So I don't know. I guess we'll check it out here. And I'm going to have to figure out why the other ones are not. And I'm supposed to be able to watch my chat and multi-stream. Let me see. I should be able to see all my. Okay. Twitch requires additional permissions. Click here to grant the permissions. Authorize. What I'm doing. Okay. So I don't know what we're doing, but we're just trying something different. Hi, Alicia. Let me get into a live chat. And I'm not even on YouTube. I can't see your name. It looks like Make a Wish, but I know that it doesn't say that. Margot, Chris Ree, Kevin. So, hi Justina, hi Jen Grill, hey there. Can I ask everyone to say a prayer for my husband? He's having an emergency surgery right now, and I'm so worried. I can't stop crying. Oh my gosh, Jen Grill, what's going on? This is an unexpected surgery. Obviously, if it's an emergency, what happened? Was he in? Did he have some kind of an accident, a fall, something? I'm so sorry. And definitely we'll pray for him. I'll pray for him right now. Okay, I just said a prayer for him. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that will as well. Hi, Molly, Monica, Jeffrey. But I'm going to go on to YouTube. I guess I still have some work to do here. I don't understand, but I will see. I don't know why it's not. See, it's supposed to do TikTok and Instagram as well. And I'm paying like an additional $20 a month for that to stream there. But if that doesn't work out, I'm going to go to something else like Restream or something. I don't know. I don't even know if we're on Facebook. Let me see if I can see if we're on Facebook. Go to the news feed. I don't know. Let me see. It says it has a live sign for me. Oh, we're live on Facebook. That's a new one. At least we can stream our sales now to Facebook. We tried to do that. Hi, everybody on Facebook. All right. So to speak about Gypsy, I don't know. This is going to be a little difficult to try to get this, but we'll do it. So I want to show a little bit about, I don't think some of you, because I don't think we showed the full end of the Gypsy interrogation. We talked about it. But I want to just show that little bit again. Now what she does is she's so freaked out. She doesn't believe she's going to go to jail. Can't believe she's not getting away with this. And when she's like, I did not, well, let's just watch it. We'll talk about it as it happens. I have it, where did I take that? Where's my file? Gypsy Interrogation, let's see. Let me put this over here so I can give it. Okay, because we. Are you doing okay now? Thank you. I want to get, because we're not going to watch the whole thing, but...
We've all made mistakes. You've made mistakes. I've made mistakes, right? You ever made a mistake in your life?
Yeah.
If I've made mistakes in my life. Hang on just a second, okay? When you're writing this stuff down, all of a sudden you make a mistake. Well, what do you do with that mistake? You take that pencil and you flip it over. The drop of
For free.
datingforfree.com. Okay.
And I'm on things like this.
Okay.
Okay, after he
Can you kind of...
takes the pictures of her, he leaves her there for a little bit. We'll speed it up anytime it doesn't, she's kind of freaking now because she knows like something's up, okay? Something's up, speeding it up because...
The deputy's there when she's going to take you to the bathroom.
There, took her to the bathroom. We saw this part of it, okay? Let me let's get where she comes back. She's back on the couch after she comes back out of the bathroom. And she cuddles up there. She's probably under there. What am I gonna do? Right? Okay. Speed it up, poor buddy. But he comes back in and he basically tells her, you're a liar. You spoke to Nick and you are a liar. You've left very fast. Watch.
Hey, Gypsy. Sorry to have to wake you up.
Listen to her crying.
Talk to your boyfriend.
You spoke to Nick
A
and
whole
you
lot of
are
stuff
a
you're
liar.
leaving out, girl.
Like what?
Well, I'm not going to get into it with you, okay?
Yeah.
You're leaving a lot of stuff out that you need to probably tell me. Do you want to talk to me about it? Tell me about it?
Sure, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
You planned this with him, okay? You didn't get locked in the bathroom, okay? I'm not stupid.
I know.
First of all, the lock's on this side, so you can't get locked in there.
I know.
Okay, you went in there because you brought that knife into the picture. You brought the idea into the picture.
I didn't bring the idea.
You did bring it into. You brought the whole thing in the idea,
No.
and he did it for you.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
no.
He did. Okay? So, the lies, they're done. I'm not going to sit in here all night long.
No,
doing
I
this
won't
with you.
give you. I won't give you any. Like, I did not think of this. I know that he has a evil side, and he did want to do it.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that.
He wanted to get rid of my mom.
Yeah, for you.
Yes, for me.
Yeah, because you asked him.
I just want to say something to anybody that's coming here and wondering about like the title of my video and stuff. This restream, this multi-streaming thing changed my entire, I had written a whole Gypsy Rose description, everything. It went in there and changed it all. So I'm trying to fix it now. If you hear typing while we're watching this, that's what I'm trying to do because it just went in and just took my entire description. Everything I had is gone in there. Okay, sorry.
He wanted to.
Yeah, because you asked him to. Plain and simple.
We.
Gypsy, we're not playing this game, okay? You asked him to. That's why he did it. Okay? Plain and simple. We're not playing this game. I'm not going to spend all my night long listening to your lies anymore. You told me the truth on some things, but you left a lot of stuff out. You left a lot of stuff out. So we're not playing this game, okay? He's already told me everything. Everything.
We're both trying.
The knife was mailed. You guys mailed it here, okay? We know where the knife's at. So the gig's up. You're done. It's up. You're done. You're done. You hated your mom.
I did not hate my mom. I did not hate my mom. I
Yeah, you
loved
did.
my mom, and
You would have
needs-
never done this to your mom.
He needs to tell you that I honestly have been having horrible, and I didn't want to do it. And he said that he would commit suicide if we didn't.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that?
Yep. Yep.
I said that it was a bad thought that I was thinking, and Yeah, I don't think that we should be doing this.
A lot of people think about stuff, but when you act, that's when you cross the line.
Listen as she puts on that baby voice. I told him it was a bad thought I was thinking. It was just a bad thought. 2 years of a bad thought, Gypsy? 2 years of a bad thought? Come on. She is really, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
And that's what you've done. You acted upon it, and he acted upon it. So, okay, we're done. You're obviously going to keep telling me lies.
I'm
so
not,
just
I'm
gonna
not,
talk to you
sir.
about it.
I'm
Okay?
not, sir.
All right. Now you're going to be booked in for, later on down the line, you're going to be booked in for probably murder, okay? As long as, and with him as well, okay? All right?
I didn't murder my mom, sir.
Listen to me.
Sir,
Listen
I
to me.
didn't.
You did, because you're behind it. You pulled all the strings on it,
I
and
did.
you're behind it.
I
I'm not,
did.
listen, Gypsy, I'm not going to sit and argue with you about it, okay?
All I wanted was
So-
to come and get me.
No, that's not all you wanted. There's a lot more to this whole story that you're leaving out. I'm not going to play the sympathetic game. I'm not like that, okay? I can see right through it, okay?
Please, I'm not able to be in jail. I have a lot of medical needs.
I understand that.
Did you hear? Please, I am not able to be in jail. I have a lot of medical needs. She is ridiculous. And see, this investigator saw right through her. And this is one of the investigators that knew exactly she was the mastermind behind this. That when she took the plea deal, when she was allowed to take that plea deal, law enforcement was furious because they knew what was going on here. So it's sick.
And they'll get taken care of, okay? So, sit tight.
Now watch, she will remove her dentures. Okay, she's freaking now. She's absolutely freaking. He's just told her she's probably going to be charged with murder. She's freaking out.
I want a lawyer.
I want a lawyer.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
Sir. I want a lawyer. Please, I need a lawyer.
Okay, have a seat.
I need a lawyer. Now here come the dentures coming out of her mouth. Watch. I need a lawyer, and I've got to look absolutely pathetic. And they'll say, why are they charging this sick child with her mother's murder? What is wrong with these beasts to do this to her? Take the dentures out, Gypsy. Go ahead. There they go. Boom. 1, 2. Put them in your pocket.
I did not.
I did not. She's practicing. I did not. She wants to hear how she sounds without the dentures. I did not. I did not. I did not.
Someone help.
Now look at this. Help.
Me.
Help me.
I didn't do this.
I didn't do this.
I didn't.
She's practicing in there. Trying to look like the poor little girl. So wrongly accused. Trying to make herself cry. Rubbing her eyes. She's trying, she doesn't even have any hair to make look crazy, wreck, right? She trying her best at whatever she can. Please, sir, somebody help me. But you know what? She knows before she goes to jail, she sticks those dentures back in her mouth because she doesn't want them to take them from her. She's very manipulative. Now she's looking. She's going to listen. She's sneaky.
We'll be right with you, okay? We'll let you know what's going on. Okay, he actually stepped out right now.
She has something to tell
so
him.
If you just want to hold that, and when he comes back.
Something to tell him.
Okay.
Yeah, right when I didn't think some of you might not have seen this. There she goes. There go the dentures. I'm going to touch him for a little bit. She takes off her boots. Watch this now. Under the door. She's going to try to listen. Oh, they're coming back.
All right.
Yeah. Hi, little lady. Oh, under the door again. What are they saying about me? I've got to twist it the other way. Yeah, she's just laying there trying to listen to anything under the door. Hi, Pinkberry. She probably doesn't know they have cameras in there.
Yeah,
All right. You're on the floor there?
I'm so scared.
I'm so scared.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to end up moving you from this room here. And for the night, we're going to put you up in a spot up in the jail. But it'll be probably about another 5 minutes, and then I'll walk you up there, okay? So yeah, come on, put your boots on, stay comfortable for a couple minutes, and I'll get you up there.
You know, it's June, and she's wearing these, like, boots. And she told Nick she had this closet full of designer clothing. Remember that? Closet full of designer clothing. Okay, here go the dentures. Back in. They're taking me to jail. I'm not going to show up in jail without my dentures. They're going to frisk me down. She knows the whole thing. She's not going to turn up to jail without her dentures.
All right, we are ready to head up. What we're going to do is we're kind of be in the jail facility. We're going to wait there for a while, and investigators will probably talk to you again in the morning, but at least this gives you an opportunity to probably get something to eat and get some regular sleep, okay?
Hi, General Sorrow.
So, yeah, if you want to step out, by policy, we're going to have to put some handcuffs on you.
By policy.
Okay, just turn face away and put your hands behind your back.
And I'm assuming has she been searched?
Yes.
Yeah. We got some tiny little rips here, so I'm just gonna make sure that.
So, I mean, total manipulation, right? Okay. Total manipulative person that Gypsy is. She told the investigator a story. He called her out on her BS. And then, no, I didn't do this. I love my mother. No, you hated your mother. No, I love my mother. It was just a bad thought. It was just a bad thought. And then says the reason she did this was because Nick was going to take his own life if they didn't do this. Now, let's just even say, right, that was true. Someone that cares about their mother, what do you think? They'd be like, okay, you're going to take your own life? Well, then I guess we have no choice. She's got to go then, you know? No. Most people would call a hotline number because that other person needs help, right? Okay, if they're saying, we've got to unalive your mother, otherwise I'm going to do myself in. But this is like incredible that she thinks that's a valid reason to the investigator, right? He's got to tell you that I told him this was just a bad thought. Does she not know they have all of her text messages? Does she not know that? Does she not know all of the mastermind planning. Okay, he tells her she got the knife. He tells her, stop BSing that you were locked in the bathroom, because the lock is on the same side of the bathroom as door as you are. Pinkberry said that's such crap. She manipulated him. Right, big time. Convinced him not to wear gloves, but he did wear them gloves, but she wanted him not to. Pretty much lied about being abused. Exactly. Her mother did not have Munchausen's by proxy, and yet she continues to lie outside of prison. You know, I've been watching a lot of her old interviews with podcasters, like when she was with Ryan. It is amazing when you go back in those interviews how she lied and lied and lied. And a lot of people had not seen the interrogations. A lot of people didn't know the whole story. So she probably got away with it way more than if she would go now. But some of the stuff that she said is just outrageous. Like we talked before, she said she believed in Santa Claus until she went to prison, right? Jail, prison. That she didn't know how old she was because her mother didn't put numbered candles on the birthday cakes. I mean, just the most outrageous, insane things. That her teeth are really bad because of the chemo treatments that she had. She didn't have chemo treatment. She's never had cancer. Yeah, it's just one thing after another. And these are what she has repeated coming out of prison. So just outrageous. Just outrageous. Outrageous. I don't even understand how anybody can not see that she is a complete manipulator. She was so upset that Nick murdered her mother that she had a celebratory brownie right after. Exactly, and was laughing in the hotel, not a word, and all that stuff that she said, that she posted on Facebook, right? Those horrible things that she said she did because she wanted her mother to be found. No. That was, she wanted Nick to be found out. She didn't want to be with Nick. She wanted him arrested. The way Gypsy thought this was going to work out was that Nick would be arrested. She would be seen as this, oh, poor little thing who was so abused, and she had to get away from her mother. Okay, she wasn't even thinking of like Munchausen's by proxy, okay? Because that came up for her defense when Christy and Rod sat down with the attorney. She said her mother was overprotective. Not that her mother was making her undergo unnecessary medical procedures. They were doing a grift together, a grift that Gypsy benefited from greatly, a grift she just used now to the investigator that she can't go to jail because she has all these medical conditions, the way she takes those dentures in and out of her mouth. Okay? So she thought, though, she was going to fool everybody. And Nick was going to be brought in, and he was going to be seen as the mastermind that unalived Gypsy's mother, and she didn't know a thing about it. She had no idea. Oh, my goodness. You mean my mother's not alive? Oh, gosh. Oh, don't say that. She was my best friend. That's what Gypsy was doing. Then Gypsy would be a victim. Aw, poor honey. Your mother's not there anymore. Oh, no. Well, let's see. Let's divide up her estate and give you everything. And then, are you going to live in the house? Or maybe we should set something else up for Gypsy since this house is just too sad to go back to. So let's have a big fundraiser for Gypsy and raise all of this money for this poor little girl that she didn't know anything about this. Not a thing. And she wouldn't even hurt a fly. She's just a little girl who loves Disney princesses and kitties. In fact, she said she lost her 2 kitties that were her favorite little pets. She lost them. She doesn't know where they are. That bad man must have left them out of the house after he unalived Gypsy's mother. Oh, and could we send her on another trip to Disney? Why don't we let her live in one of the resorts, I don't know, for 6 months until she gets on her feet again? And in the meantime, maybe we can get her a house of her own. And since she loves Disney, let's put her in Celebration. I know it's not owned by Disney anymore, but it's so close to Disney. It's wonderful. We'll put her in her own little house in Celebration. That's what she thought was going to happen. She never thought, never in a million years did she think she was going to be on the line for this. Never. Okay? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. She really thought she had this all figured out. But like they say, the people, the smartest criminals, apparently she wasn't watching a lot of true crime. And this was in 2015. She didn't know that the messages can be downloaded off her phone. They didn't know the messages on Facebook can be, subpoenaed. She doesn't know this. Seriously? And the knife, all of the stuff she was telling Nick, she didn't think that was going to be found out, or they were just going to stop. I think maybe she just thought they were just going to stop. They weren't even going to investigate this. Why should they? It's so clear, right? It's perfectly clear. Put him away, throw away the key, and she's good to go. So yeah, it's ridiculous. I just want to see the part where he comes in again and tells her she's full of crap.
Stand up for me, okay? We'll take some photos of your quick. Nothing else happened in this state that no other crimes or you guys didn't do anything? Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, go ahead and stand up for me. Okay, I'll get a few close-ups, okay? Because you've got all those things on your neck there. Can you kind of pull your shirt down just a little bit? Not up, but right there on the collar. There you go, just like that. Thank you. Okay. Let your arms like this for me, okay? Is this from the hospital when you were in the hospital there? Okay. Roll up your sleeve just a little bit for me.
And, he's got to actually tell her, I don't want to see any of your private areas. Thank you, Gypsy.
Okay, hold your hands over. Come together for me. Maybe just a second. Okay. Do you have any other bruises anywhere? I don't want you to show don't show me any of your body parts, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to see your body parts. Thank you.
He made me shave my legs and kneel on the ground and clean up the blood.
Oh, yeah. He made me shave my legs and kneel on the ground and clean up the blood. Yeah,
just crawling around
okay.
on the carpet when you were cleaning up the blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else anywhere else? Okay.
No, sir.
All right.
Okay. Now, when he comes back from here,
Back up that blanket if you want.
he's going to tell her that she's full of crap. You, ma'am, are full of crap. Always someone else's fault. She knew exactly what she was doing. Yes, Manda. She knew exactly what she was doing, but she thought she was smarter than she was. There she is, running around the room. Oh yeah, they're gonna take her to the freaking bathroom now. Okay, let's go. I want to go when he comes back in. She's laying under that blanket. Watch how quick she's. Oh, boom.
You doing all right, Gypsy?
Yes, sir. And you know, when she gets in there, you see this fish pillow? You should see her, like, she starts playing with it and making it swim as if, I don't know if she was trying to make them think like she was developmentally delayed, but not a 23, 24-year-old woman, because she was almost 24. I think that was also part of her game right when she came in. Right when she came in. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Gypsy. Sorry to have to wake you up.
She's not sleeping. She's manipulating in her head.
Talk to your boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of stuff you're leaving out, girl.
Like what?
Like what?
No, I'm not going to get into it with you, okay? You're leaving a lot of stuff out that you need to probably tell me. You want to talk to me about it? Tell me about it?
Sure, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
You planned this with him, okay? You didn't get locked in the bathroom, okay? I'm not stupid.
I know.
First of all, the lock's on this side, so you can't get locked in there.
I know.
Okay, you went in there because you brought that knife into the picture. You brought the idea into the picture.
I didn't bring the idea.
You did bring it
didn't
into
bring the
it. You brought the
idea.
whole thing in the idea,
No.
and he did it for you.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
no.
See how nasty she got there? I didn't bring the idea. No, she doesn't say anything about the knife, right? She doesn't say I didn't get the knife. I didn't bring the idea. So it's like the one thing. She knows that right now she, I guess, is not thinking about the text messages. I guess she knows there's more that they can prove about how that knife got there. So she doesn't touch the knife. So she says, I didn't do the idea. I gotta watch that again.
You're leaving a lot of stuff out that you need to probably tell me. You want to talk to me about it? Tell me about it?
Sure, I'll
Sure.
tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
You planned this with him, okay? You didn't get locked in the bathroom, okay? I'm not stupid.
I know.
First of all, the lock's on this side, so you can't get locked in there.
I know.
Okay, you went in there because you brought that knife into the picture. You brought the idea into the picture.
I didn't bring the idea.
You did bring it into. You brought the whole thing in the
No.
idea,
No.
and he did it for you.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
no.
He did. Okay. So the lies, they're done. I'm not gonna sit in here all night long.
No,
doing
I
this
won't
with you.
give you. I won't give you. Like, I did not think of this. I know that he has a evil side, and he did want to do it.
Okay. I understand that. I understand that.
He wanted to get rid of my mom.
Yeah. For
He
you.
wanted- Yes, for me.
Yeah. Because you asked him to.
He wanted to.
Yeah. Because
and
you asked him to. Plain and simple.
we.
Gypsy. We're not playing this game, okay? You asked him to. That's why he did it. Okay? Plain and simple. We're not playing this game. I'm not going to spend all my night long listening to your lies anymore. You told me the truth on some things, but you left a lot of stuff out. You left a lot of stuff out. So we're not playing this game, okay? He's already told me everything. Everything.
We're both trying
The
to.
knife was mailed. You guys mailed it. Here, okay? We know where the knife's at. So the gig's up. You're done. It's up. You're done. You're done. You hated your mom?
I did not hate my mom. I did not hate my mom. I
Yeah, you
loved
did.
my mom, and he.
You would
he
have
needs-
never done this to your mom.
He needs to tell you that I honestly have been having horrible, and I didn't want to do it, and he said that he would commit suicide if we didn't.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that?
Yep. Yep.
I said that it was a bad thought that I was thinking, and yeah, I don't think that we should be doing this.
A lot of people think about stuff, but when you act,
She made a mistake. She said, I've been having, that's current, right? She's been having, okay? She didn't say, I had a bad, she caught herself, but he's got to tell you, I had a bad thought. I was just a bad thought. But then he said he would unalive himself if we didn't unalive my mother. Well, give me a break, okay? Because if you do something like that, then literally, yeah, well, why did you unalive Christy and Rod? Oh, because Ken said he would unalive himself. That's about as what she cares about anybody, right? Oh, you're going to unalive yourself? Okay, sure, we'll take care of them. Are you kidding me? But she really expects that to be a valid reason for Dee Dee being killed. It's crazy.
that's when you cross the line, and that's what you've done. You acted upon it, and he acted upon it. So, okay, we're done. You're obviously going to keep telling me lies, so I'm not
sure.
about it. Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right. Now you're going to be booked in for, later on down the line, you're going to be booked in for probably murder, okay? As long as, and with him as well, okay? All right?
I didn't murder my mom, sir.
Listen to me.
Sir,
Listen
I
to me.
didn't-
You did, because you're behind it. You pulled all the strings on it,
I did.
and you're behind it.
I
I'm not,
did.
listen, Gypsy, I'm not going to sit and argue with you about it, okay?
You see her tongue going out of her mouth? You see her pushing her tongue out of her mouth? Did you just see that? Watch that again.
Yep.
I said that it was a bad thought that I was thinking, and yeah, I don't think that we should be doing this.
She's
A lot of
going into
people think
the
about
real
stuff,
little
but when
baby
you act,
voice.
that's when you cross the line, and that's what you've done. You acted upon it, and he acted upon it. So, okay, we're done. You're obviously going to keep telling me lies, so I'm not going to talk to you about it.
I'm
Okay.
not sure.
All right. Now you're going to be booked in for, later on down the line, you're going to be booked in for probably murder, okay? As long as, and with him as well, okay? All right?
I didn't murder my mom, sir.
Listen to me.
Watch the
Listen
tongue.
to me. You did, because you're behind it. You pulled all the strings on it,
I did.
and you're behind it.
I
I'm
did.
not, listen, Gypsy, I'm
See
not
it?
sitting and arguing
See the
with you,
tongue?
okay?
All I wanted was
So-
to come and get me.
No, that's not all you wanted. There's a lot more to this whole story that you're leaving out. I'm not going to play the sympathetic game. I'm not like that, okay? I can see right through it, okay?
Please, I'm not able to be in jail. I have a lot of medical needs.
I understand that, and they'll get taken care of, okay? So, sit tight.
I have a lot of medical needs. Now she's freaking. Now she's freaking out. She can't believe this. He just told her she's probably going to be booked for murder. She doesn't know what to do. Okay. Now she's totally freaking out. Oh my gosh, Gypsy, your plan did not work. What went wrong? What the freak went wrong? Oh my gosh.
I want a lawyer.
I want a lawyer.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
Sir.
She needs to manipulate someone else.
I want a lawyer.
I want a lawyer.
Please, I need a lawyer.
Okay, have a seat.
She needs to manipulate someone else to go against this investigator. She knows this investigator is a lost cause. She knows he saw right through her. Now she's thinking, who in the world? Her mother's gone. Remember when she made those messages to Rod and Mia, who went to bat to try to get her out of it, right? When she made a big mistake. It was Dee Dee, the woman she unalived. It was Dee Dee who went in and said, oh my gosh, what did you do? But then Dee Dee went in and told Christy a whole bag of lies to protect Gypsy. Well, she doesn't have Dee Dee anymore because she didn't want Dee Dee around. Now what the heck is she going to do? She's got to get somebody to go onto this investigator, and that's going to be the lawyer. If she can get the lawyer, she can manipulate the lawyer, and then the lawyer is going to go at all of them and say, what are you people, nuts? This is a little sick girl over here. She didn't mastermind this. You all treated her terribly. That's what she thinks is going to happen now. That's why she wants her lawyer. She was almost 24 years old at this point, Christine F. Hi, Lotus Spider. Yeah, she did. She did think the lawyer was going to come running into the room. Here go the dentures. Here go the dentures. She thinks the lawyer's coming in. And I'm going to tell them.
I did not.
She's practicing. I did not. Now she's freaking. Fast forward this crap. Her mother, but she can't. Her mother's always protected her. Her mother's always protected her. But now... And Ken and Ryan don't want to watch this. Now see, do you see her walking now? You see? She had no problem walking before. Do you see now she's doing a little stumble? And it's not because her foot got caught in the blanket before. She's doing a little stumble because she wants to show them how weak she is. She could not possibly go to jail. She's so weak. She's so weak. And now she's sneaky. I want to hear what's going on. Do they believe me? How serious is this? Are they getting my lawyer? What is going on?
We'll be right with you, okay? We'll let you know what's going on.
She wants him to come back
She stepped out right now.
because she wants to try to manipulate him another time without the teeth in, without the dentures. She wants to talk to the investigator. Going to check for the dentures right now. Okay, they're still here. I'm not ready to put them in yet. Nope, not ready. What are you doing? What are you freaking doing, they're saying. Just stays there listening under the door, you know?
Is everything okay?
Yes.
All right. You're on the floor there?
I'm just scared.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to end up moving you from this room here.
She's just scared.
And
What does that mean on the floor under the door?
In a spot up in the jail. But it'll be probably about another 5 minutes, and then I'll walk you up there, okay? So you have to put your boots on, stay comfortable for a couple minutes, and I'll get you up there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, she's going to put the dentures back in because, listen, she knows she's going to jail. She knows that she wants to be seen when she gets in there with the teeth. Okay, for the other, for her other self. So she doesn't want to lose those teeth. Doesn't want them to take them, so she pops them in. Okay. It's just, yeah, it's really gross. But, yep. And then let's talk about all the lies that, she tells all the time, okay? Now, in that coffee video that I talked about last night where she was trying the pumpkin latte for the first time, she says, oh, she never saw SpongeBob. She never saw SpongeBob, okay? SpongeBob was out way before 2015. But she didn't watch SpongeBob because she had no problem watching Disney or Harry Potter or any of that stuff. That doesn't mean she had a bad childhood. She went to Disney more times than most people ever go and stayed more time. Hey, Christine, thank you so much for the super sticker. I love it. Thank you. Good to see you back. Hi, Tammy Wells. Hi, Captain Lee Fan. Hi, Donna, Denise, Oliver, Margot, Bucky, Ann, everybody joining us. So yeah, so that was a lie. And then he's like, "Oh, your childhood was robbed," Oh, and she's like, "No shite. Come on, give me a break." She really thought she had that, and you just look at that and you say, she is a master, an absolute master manipulator. And all these people that are taken up for her and coming over to any creator like myself and saying, how could you do this? She's a victim. She was abused. She did what she had to do. A killer, abuser. No. Gypsy was the abuser. And I can guarantee you she was abusive to Dee Dee, especially at the end. When she was saying her mother went to bed, because of her mood swings, like she says, the mood swings are her worst pregnancy symptom. Well, that's what she's calling her intense anger, okay? And that's what she calls it. Now she blames it on the pregnancy and says mood swings. When we know Nick said she frightened him, we know that other people have talked about it. We've seen it happen right on Lifetime. And when Ryan called her violent, she almost lost her mind because she knows it's true. Right? So, yeah. It's crazy. She thinks that she's fooling everyone. I mean, and she probably had Dee Dee terrorized. And the funny thing is, Dee Dee is the one that she was probably looking to call who would get her out of this, because that's what Dee Dee did. Because she did a lot of hypersexual stuff, like those messages she sent to her father and to her sister, Mia. And Dee Dee got her off on that by blaming it on the neighbor. Hey, thank you, Tammy. And now she probably wanted to say, like, Mom, what am I going to do? And she wasn't there. So then she called for her lawyer. But then in the end, it's Christy and it's Rod that get her some crazy Munchausen's by proxy. Okay? Munchausen's by proxy was never mentioned until they sat down with that lawyer and started to think about what they could use for a defense for her. She stopped being a victim the moment she started plotting. She plotted her mother's death for years. It was 2 years, I think, or close to it. Okay, it wasn't a bad thought. It wasn't a bad thought. Nick asked her many times, do we have to do this? Like, can we just run away? No, we can't. She was adamant they could not do that. Because you see, she didn't want to be with Nick. She didn't want to be with Nick. She wanted Nick caught so fast, she didn't even want him to wear gloves. And the Facebook stuff that she put up there, she didn't put up there to get her mother found sooner. She put that up there to get Nick arrested sooner. She thinks that she's smarter than everyone. And, let's talk about this PR thing. This PR plan that they had, she is following it to a T. I mean, to the letter, she is following this thing. Okay? The pumpkin spice latte. Trying a new thing, right? Asking your viewers what you should wear or what they would like, make them involved. She had an outfit on today. What shoes should I wear? You guys decide. This is option 1, this is option 2, and this is option 3. It's ridiculous. What, Oliver? By another. I don't know. But she was doing that. She did the try this something new. She did there was like an educational post where she posted something like to make them aware of something. Then she started posting her pregnancy book and talking about the 5th month of pregnancy. Then her daily routine, and she put a water cup, some sliced fruit, and her What to Expect When Expecting book that was bought completely. That What to Expect When Expecting book was bought to use as a prop. And that's sad because it doesn't even look like she looks at it. The next things we're going to see should be an anatomy scan coming up. They said baby names that you're not going to use. That's what they said, not going to use. Packing your hospital bag, a birth plan, all of that stuff is supposed to be coming up. But she was talking a lot about, it's going to be date night with Ken, and he's driving here, and it's, did she say an hour and a half away he lives? I thought he was moving closer. So, I mean, I thought he was moving closer. I don't know. Isn't she going to be worried? Will he get there in time? Well, that'll be another thumbnail. Gypsy's in labor, and we don't know if Nick will get here in time. It annoys me that she's out of jail, and beyond that, she's living life like a star with her fans and all. Yeah, and that's what I mean. And all these people that think she's a fan and a celebrity and all of this. She murdered her mother. Cannot picture her taking care of a baby. Right, exactly. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world, right? Crazy world. And meanwhile, she told one of her fans, you want me to come to Spain? Okay, well, I'll try to get a sitter after the baby. She acts like she's some big-time celebrity. Yeah, she does, like she'll be, yes. You want to know what foundation I'm using? Yeah, I'll tell you what this is. You want to know what kind of lip color I'm using? Mm-hmm. Why don't you have the tough questions? Like, you feel any guilt for what you've done to Nick? Do you feel any guilt that Nick's in prison for the rest of his life? Does it ever keep you awake at night thinking about what you did to Nick, how you groomed him, and how you destroyed his family, and how his mother is not around anymore, and how his little brother doesn't have a mother in his life anymore, and his stepfather is probably distraught, and you told that you did this, and you just bring chaos and trauma and tragedy wherever you go? Do you ever sit up and think about that, Gypsy, instead of what lip color are you using? What press-on nails are you using? right? Because that's horrible. I think that's one of the worst things, besides the taking of Dee Dee's life. One of the worst things is what she did to Nick and his entire family. Because every time I see first that interview, I don't know why they let the kids stay in that room. It breaks my heart. But when he says, are we going to see my brother? You know, and oh yeah, we're going to see him. And then to think what, like a couple years later or a few years later, his mother was not going to be there anymore. And don't tell me that it's not a direct correlation of what happened, okay? It's horrendous. And the mother called Gypsy a beast. And that was right after, that was in her interview. It's just terrible. Just terrible. And yeah, Dee Dee was only 48. But that little boy, I feel so bad for that little boy. It's like, you got to think this beast, as her mother called, came into their life, you know, groomed their brother, and then destroyed their family. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, I know, Christine. It's horrible. It's like, and people are like, you know, what do you want her to endorse your car seat? People magazine thinks she's a celebrity, thinks that the mother had Munchausen's by proxy. You mean a lot of people out there like are not into true crime like we are. They're not watching these interrogations. And People magazine and now everything else, they're doing such a disservice because they're glorifying a murderer, glorifying her, so that what happens when she starts influencing kids, okay? We already know with some of these mass murders and all of that stuff about what's happened because of social media, right? So now you have somebody that, what is she, like anybody would say, well, what is she known for? Like, why is this lady, what is she on here doing her makeup for? And why are people giving her money? Like, what's her claim to fame? Oh, she unalived her mother. Yeah. So, you know, and it's murder made me famous, right? No, murder made you infamous, but you shouldn't be on here, like, influencing other kids that, you know, hey, this is great. You could do this. You only do 8.5 years. You're out, boom, bam, and you come out and you're making bank. Hey. But that's exactly what she's doing. But plastering herself out there, and she's putting herself like in the same vein as Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton and all of these people. And if they would just look and see, like, what the heck? It's really scary. This is very scary. Just wait. Yeah, it's very scary, Turquoise. It is very scary, and it's just... Oh, what are we watching? Oh, we're watching someone that unalived your mother go get a pumpkin spice latte. And never mind the pumpkin spice latte she shouldn't be having. She should not be consuming caffeine like that when you're pregnant. Maybe if she actually read the What to Expect When Expecting book, she might know that. And, you know, she'll say, oh, I could have 1 cup of coffee or this and that. She's also drinking Nick's. She's drinking hers. You know, why didn't she ask for a decaf? That's not the healthiest drink to have. That's a lot of calories and not a lot of nutrition. She needs calcium. She would have been better off getting some type of a milk drink or something with calcium. Instead, no, she's not. She's getting sugar and caffeine. It's ridiculous. I don't know. It's a really scary world. I want to say that tomorrow I have an author that's going to come on tomorrow, and she wrote a book that I think you'll find it's true story about her family and what they went through. And so I think that's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I hope you will tune in and watch that. I don't know what's going on with this multi-stream because it was saying Jodi Arias. So I have no idea why it's going to Jodi Arias. I have to work on that a little more. Today was a beautiful day, so I did get a really good swim in. I was so happy. The water was a little cold, but I don't care. I took it. It felt good. Tomorrow is supposed to be warm too. So right after that interview, I'm going to be jumping in. I'm going to try to get some more stuff packed up. I didn't get to it today. I had friends that needed me today, and then I wanted to go swimming. But, hey, Kit Kat. Is that Cat? I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. They're on my head. I can't see through them. She has what is called hubris. Yeah, absolutely. I should put my glasses on. Yeah, definitely will join. Yeah, it's a good interview. And then after that, what's tomorrow? Tuesday? Today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Why did I think today was Tuesday? I don't know. I'm all. We took a really nice day trip yesterday, and I'm still just combobulated from it. We were so sore when we woke up. But that's another thing. The swim felt really nice too, because of the water, and just that felt good. So I'm gonna go swimming again tomorrow, and then we'll do the interview and talk more. It's supposed to be 92 for you, Christine. Yeah, somebody said that that I think we're gonna be like maybe 89 or something. We're usually about 8 degrees cooler than the city, but I'll tell you, it was really, really warm down there yesterday, but it was nice. And when we were on the boat, I was saying, oh my gosh, I wonder if we could be swimming, because I've been waiting like all year. But then Jimmy said, no, tomorrow you'll be able to do it, and Wednesday's going to be hot again. Good. I am so looking forward to it, Christine. You have no idea. But it actually got cool, because when I was sitting out on the deck over the lake after my swim, well, you're normally cold, but it did cool down. It's 60 degrees now. So it still gets cool at night. And that's typical for August, because I remember like sometimes when we used to go out at night on the way home, you'd have to put the heat on. It's been hard to breathe for you in the last couple of days. Where are you, Turquoise? Oh, you're muffed up on days too? Where are you? Are you somewhere where it's very hot? 111. Oh my gosh, Oliver. That's too hot. Even if it's a dry heat, it's too hot. Yeah, Kevin, you should try to swim tomorrow. Oh, you're near Pittsburgh? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it because our hot weather is so fleeting. So we got like a little bit of a chip on August. So I would just like nothing but hot days. That's great. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to catch up on some rest and just get myself trying to get, it's like you think, okay, you take one day away and you still get all whacked out, right? All right, anyway, guys, I love you. God bless. Oh, there, I put some little snippets of our trip up on Instagram. There's some on TikTok. And I think it goes to Facebook automatically on one. I'm going to do a blog post and everything, and then there's going to be a bunch of YouTube videos that I'm going to do on Ellis Island and, walking around the city and all that stuff. So I've got to get those. I got to get my GoPro stuff off there and get that up. But I will tell you, if you are planning a trip there, excellent. And city experiences really helped us out, and it was lovely. And Liberty. I want to make sure I have the thing right. Let me see. I keep saying Lady Liberty. It's not Lady Liberty. It is. I'll tell you who. It is the Statue City Cruises and City Experiences. Statue City Cruises and City Experiences. And so it's a great experience. And you know what you have to be careful with when you go there? There's like all these guys that sit there and they like have this and they act like they're the company. So that's why, and then there's big signs and it says, be careful, you know, not all sell genuine Statue of Liberty tickets, avoid street sellers. And I'm thinking like, what? So like they sell something and then you get there and that's not even real. So yeah, you got to be careful. So it's best to go right to the website and then Statue City Cruises, City Experiences. It was a very good time. It was a very good time because even my daughter's been there, you know, she hasn't lived in the city many years, but she's worked in the city for several years. But, you know, you don't take that out. And I lived, you know, 20 minutes from the city and now I only live an hour and a half from there. But it's like, sometimes you just don't get out there, right? Because, we can always go or whatever. But we had a great time because all of us, Jimmy had been there, but, you know, Michael and Gia, my daughter, Ethan, Luke, you know, and it was just a great time. And then, like Jimmy said, we had a great time because my daughter, like being there and knowing, she took us to the perfect restaurant, the perfect spot. And then we got to go see her apartment and the cat, and we went through the trade center and to the memorial, and then just to the different shops, and then through you know, Chinatown, Canal Street. That I'm very familiar with, okay, but my kids weren't. So Wall Street and all of that, walking around. And so we walked around a lot in the city, even in Penn Station when we were on our way home. And we went, you know, downstairs and Ethan saw Raising Cane's. He's been dying to go to Raising Cane's. And it was there, like, I don't know, we were just laughing. And Gia was laughing so hard in the car coming back. And I logged into the Zoom. I'm like, can you hear Gia laughing? She was just hysterical the entire time. It was really nice. It was a whirlwind of a time, but it was a really nice trip. Okay, so let me go back. I don't know how this worked out. I think I don't know if my Facebook says it's Jodi Arias that I am streaming, but if it was, I'm sorry about that. And oh gosh, wait a second. Before we go, we're supposed to do let's just do our word cookies daily because we're so behind on that anyway. Interview at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Hi, Taco. You can't, what happened? What's wrong with Taco? Oh, it gives you a bad feeling, Taco. I was wondering where you are, Taco. Well, tomorrow we have an interview with an author. That's not Gypsy related. Wednesday we have an auction. That's not Gypsy related. Oh, and today Corey Richins. That was the other thing I was looking at. The Corey Richins hearing. That's going on to see if they have enough evidence to go to trial. Is anybody watching that about Corey Richins? Anybody following that case? Anyone? Anyone? She's the Mormon woman that made her husband a drink and he died. And they found it was like full of fentanyl and everything. And now they're saying that she got the fentanyl from her housekeeper, who then took immunity, hi Emmy, to get away, to be able to testify against her. Anybody watching that one? Anybody? Flexing. Margot's shooting him out tonight. Margot is shooting him out tonight. Oh, shoot. No, you haven't watched it yet? Yeah, I don't see how it's not going to go to trial. I think they have plenty of evidence on that case. Which is gross there, Texas? That Gypsy or the Corey Richins case? Which one is gross? What cases in true crime are you following that you're able to follow there, Taco? Let me know which ones you follow. No, Gypsy. Yeah, well, I'm interested in Corey Richins' case as well. Of course, Sarah Boone. I'm talking about like upcoming cases. Hey, Snow Remover. Snow Remover, I got to talk to you about those wristbands. I didn't forget about it, but I just realized I kind of, you might think I did, but I'm going to get on that. Because you wanted 20, right? And then for me to start just sending you some, or we'll talk. Oh, Karen Reed case? Yeah, but what's happening with that? The judge denied the motion to dismiss, right? And then it's going to be a while before they can get ready for a new trial, right? And then you've got Koberger. That's not going to be until next summer. And what else you got coming up? What else is coming up? What else is coming up? Well, I got fling and you guys got fling. Isn't that funny? And Glenn, we got that. I still wonder about Sherry Mahan. She's very close to me, never to be found. Huh. I'll have to take a check on that. There's a lot of missing and cases like that have never, the people have never been found. But then they were also solving a lot of them with DNA. Especially recently, there was a few that were just solved about like babies that were found, right? There's rumors around town, but yeah, right. But sometimes those rumors are true. I remember watching a podcast that somebody must know something. It was about this little boy that disappeared in Canada around this like lake or pond, and they ended up never really finding anything, Scary. But thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know how this multi-stream went, but we'll try to figure out the bugs in it, and then I don't know. It's a little bit, anything new is different, right? Thank you again for watching. Thank you so much, Christine, for this super sticker. Thank you, everybody. I love you. God bless. Prayers and prayers for your husband, Jen Grill. Please pray for Jen Grill's husband. He's having an emergency surgery. Please pray that he makes a full and complete recovery and quick one. Everybody take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. God bless. And take it easy. In my opinion, Gypsy never ever gave it a thought about what bringing a child in this world would have to grow up with, her reputation and her infamy. To me, it's cruel. I have 3 kayaks and no good water around like yours. Really? Bring them over here. Come on. You can stay with me. Come on. Come on over to New York. Let me know when you're coming. Come on over. We'll go kayaking together. All right, everybody. Take care. Love you guys. God bless.